Hello, Daniel from Spark Angels again. Today we're just going to be doing a video on an iPhone 7 and need the battery placing on it. So we're going to replace that. We have sounds of the M6 in the background, so there's loads of cars going past. But yeah, so we'll do the battery in this and I'll go through it a little bit with you guys. So obviously always make sure the device is turned off before on any repair. Make sure it's all turned off, and then we'll just open it up with the two screws at the bottom. And then generally the easiest way to get into the device is with a short little metal tool known as the isomer. Just want to get in the bottom, just pretty much break up all the adhesive that it's got. You want to go all around the sides as well. Once you've got the screen lifted up a little bit, you want to then not pull it up too far because you've got the cables up on the side here. So you just want to lift it up a little bit, kind of move it a little bit left to right just so you can break some of the top adhesive. And you can go in with the isomer and just kind of push it because it kind of hooks in at the top, so you just want to unlatch it pretty much. And then open up to the right, and then we go. That's the iPhone 7 opened up. So what we'll do is we'll completely remove the screen, because what you need to do is replace the adhesive that's got on the side here as well. So we're going to take out the 4 screws here. And once the 4 screws out, you'll have this little plate that will lift up. And then you want to unplug the battery. It's always the first thing you want to do before you start unplugging the screen, is unplug the battery. So once the battery unplugged, you can then unplug the screen. And then we need to take out the 2 little screws at the top. Once the 2 screws are out, you can then lift up the little bracket for that and unplug the connector for the top. So there we go, that will be the screen off. And with this, the adhesive is attached to the actual screen itself, so we're just going to take off that old adhesive. Just want to make sure all this old adhesive is off so we can put new adhesive on it. Once you got all the old adhesive off the actual screen itself, you'll sometimes have some actually go to the frame itself, so you just want to get that off as well. So that's all the old adhesive off the actual screen and frame. So take out the battery, and this battery is a little bit swollen. You can't really see it properly on camera, but it is a little bit swollen. And it looks like it's been replaced before. So what you'd normally have is little tabs at the bottom here. 2 little square tabs on left and right. And what you'll need to do is you'll need to take off those tabs and kind of peel the adhesive that sits all the way down the back of the actual battery. And as you can see, this one doesn't. It has been replaced before. So what we're going to do is we're going to just get thin metal tool and just going to lift it up. And as you can see, I'm not even pretty much forcing to that, and it's really lifting up half the battery. So the adhesive that looks like it's been used in here before isn't great. But what you want to do is, when using a metal tool to lift up the battery, you want to try not to actually pierce the battery, because you could end up causing a problem. As you can see, by the looks of it, they've used this small little strip and this small little strip of adhesive, which won't keep the battery in place, and probably one of the reasons why the battery has ended up failing, due to it not sitting in right, moving all over the place, can damage the actual connector itself. So that's the old battery out. And what we'll do is we'll put the new battery in it. So with the new battery, what we'll do is we'll put the adhesive that was meant to be in it, so I can show you what it looks like. So you've got this adhesive, which is the adhesive that's meant to be in the device. I just want to peel off the blue tab first, and then just stick the adhesive to the battery, the back of the battery, which will be where the connector is. The other side will just be black. That side will be the actual connector, which you'll put on that side, and with the blue tabs at the bottom. We'll just use a tool to make sure it's nice and flat, and actually the adhesive applies to the battery. Once that's done, you can peel off the 2 little blue tabs there and fold that over. So that's what the battery would have looked like. It'll have those black little tabs there, which you'll end up pulling off and peeling back, and we'll peel all this adhesive with it. So there we go. So once you've got the battery all set, what you want to do is you want to plug it in first and then pop the battery in place. That way you know it sits nice and flush and the connector's in place as well. And then unplug the connector straight after that. You want to have that connector plugged in when you start putting on the screen. Alright, so after that we'll then apply the new adhesive around the actual frame itself. So generally it goes in one way. It's got a little cut at the top here for the camera. I'm just going to put that at the top and then just line it all up. And then just use a tool to go all around the sides, make sure the adhesive takes the frame and it doesn't end up peeling up when you lift off the blue cover. Like so, and then you can lift it up. If any parts start to peel up when you're lifting up, just get your tool and go over it again, and then it should take and should come off. Right, so once that's off, I mean, sometimes it does leave a little blue layer around the edges, and you can leave that on, then put on the screen and then peel it off all around. Sometimes it just pulls it all off straight away, so just when you're putting down the screen, you just need to make sure you don't touch the adhesive because it will peel it off. Right, so once you've done that, you want to plug it all back in. So we'll start with the top. Put the camera connector in first. Once that's in, put the bottom 2 connectors in. And then once you've got all those connectors in, you can push down the battery connector. And then screw the plates back into place. And then we'll do the same with the top plate. Screw that one into place. There we go. Once that's in place, we're going to put it all back together. So the best way to do it is to leave a little bit of gap at the top, push the screen down, and then push it up, and then it'll form flush with the frame. Once that's done, you want to come to the right hand side, and you've got a little, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but a little cable right there that you just want to push down just so it doesn't get caught in between the actual frame and the screen, and then pop it all down. So we'll turn it on, and then we'll screw the bottom 2 screws in. There we go, and that should be that. So there we go, new battery, got 34%, plug it into charge, and that's charging again. So there we go, new battery on an iPhone 7, nice, quick and easy. Obviously as per normal, got any questions on it, feel free to comment down below. Or if you want to know about anything else, feel free to obviously message in or go onto our website, which is sparkangels.co.uk, or you can go on there and give us a call and we can help you out with pretty much whatever you want. But otherwise, hopefully you enjoyed a quick little tutorial on how to change a battery on an iPhone 7. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.